The conundrum of depleted resources, facing the limits of our current system. Humanity stands at a critical juncture in history, grappling with the imminent depletion of a foundational resource, oil, that has been integral to our survival. The stark reality emerges: despite the dwindling availability of oil, the prevailing economic system persists in pursuing a growth model reliant on this finite resource, exacerbating the downward spiral of depletion. The system's blind pursuit of GDP growth, fueled by the sale of oil-powered cars, exacerbates the decline instead of offering a sustainable solution. While alternatives exist to supplant the hydrocarbon economy, their implementation faces insurmountable barriers within the confines of the existing market system. Renewable energies, vital for transitioning away from oil dependency, lack monetary incentives due to their limited profitability in the short and long term. The commitment required for such transformations necessitates substantial financial investment, yet the absence of monetary gains discourages investment and action. In a system where profit dictates progress, the lack of financial incentives hinders the adoption of viable solutions. The challenges transcend the depletion of oil alone. Freshwater scarcity, affecting 2.8 billion people presently and projected to impact 4 billion by 2030, poses a critical threat to human survival. Similarly, the degradation of arable land at a rate far exceeding its replenishment jeopardizes food production, with 30% of arable land rendered unproductive in the last 4 decades. These environmental crises underscore the intricate interdependence between hydrocarbons, agriculture, and food security. Furthermore, our consumption patterns are alarmingly unsustainable. By 2030, our resource usage will require the equivalent of 2 planets to sustain current rates, exacerbating the destruction of biodiversity and triggering environmental destabilization worldwide. These stark declines in essential resources parallel the exponential growth of the global population, estimated to surpass 8 billion by 2030. The escalating demand for energy production, projected to surge by 44%, poses a monumental challenge in the face of financial constraints and a system driven solely by monetary incentives. The socioeconomic landscape further compounds these challenges. The prevailing debt crisis, a global pyramid scheme, threatens to stifle any substantial initiatives toward revolutionizing essential sectors like agriculture, water processing, and energy production. Simultaneously, technological unemployment looms large, signaling a paradigm shift where traditional jobs become obsolete, exacerbating global unemployment rates. In this context, poverty has burgeoned, doubling from 1970 to 2010 due to systemic flaws. This trajectory portends further suffering, mass starvation, and exacerbation of existing societal woes. Given these accumulating crises, the question remains whether the existing system can facilitate the necessary reforms to avert a catastrophic future characterized by escalating resource scarcity and pervasive suffering. The conundrum is clear. Faced with multifaceted resource depletions, a burgeoning global population, and systemic economic constraints, humanity confronts a crossroads demanding transformative action beyond the confines of profit-driven market mechanisms. It's a call to reconsider our values, prioritize sustainable solutions, and pivot towards a collective resolve to address these pressing challenges before us.